Yeah, it's been a minute. How are we all doing? Which is me right now. Nobody here. Yet. That's fine. Hello people watching back later. Appreciate you too. I haven't used any of this stuff for a little while, so I hope everything works. We'll find out together. It'll be good fun. Give me a sec. Gotta get the chat doodle thing doodling. Because, you know, it's been a while. It's possible I need to like log back in or something. It's been a couple of months. But I think, you know, you'll bear with me at the best of times anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, like Twitch chat is just up and running and quite happy. There we go. Got a YouTube chat now. Isn't that neat? Yeah, we can see all that. Hello everyone. Today we're doing this. I've played a couple of these offline just as kind of practice to see how it works. This is Super Metroid map Rando. I have watched so many of these. My most watched channel, my single most watched channel on YouTube is Oats and Goats. And he does mostly map Rando races. So that's cool. It's very customizable. I like how much you can do with this. And we got options. So basically, you look at skill assumptions and it tells you pretty much these are the tricks that you have to be able to do these things, to do these difficulties. And I had a look at medium and hard, and I can do almost none of these, and I can do all of these. So we pick medium. That is just when it's building the randomized map. It's really clever. It just mixes together rooms from the base game in an order that makes them kind of fit together, which is cool. And the logic for making it completable will require some amount of tricks or not. And I'm medium, which is nice. Item progression I quite like tricky. This does make it a bit more difficult as well. It means that so the progression items are generally spaced out a little bit more, a little bit harder to find. I kind of like that. I like tricky. I am tricky. Quality of life is cool. There's a bunch of stuff. We'll do the standard bosses for objectives, standard map layout, and we're not saving any animals today. So easy. This should be fun. And he will be one of the Samuses, I think. Opposition Samus is cool. Right. If you want to play along, that's the seed name. You're free to play with. I haven't set up a race or anything. I don't know how that works. Yeah. Now, other customization options. You can put in your controls on here, so it saves them. which I didn't know originally when I did this, so that's the first time I've done that. Okay, cool. So we're just going to download this. Hope you're doing well out there in internet land. I feel like I've not spoken to you for far too long. I'm sorry about that. There's been a lot going on. Those are the test chat messages from earlier. They don't matter. Thanks, Samurai Sam. Mainly, I think my main concern is whether the tech works more than whether I can do the rando, to be honest. I was still setting up. We need the tracker. The tracker we don't have yet. Broadcast view. Here we go. There it is. That is the tracker. That will update to the settings that we've actually put in. It'll do that automatically because it's clever like that. We have auto tracking, which we love. We just load our downloaded map and we set up the script. There you go, connected. Alright, so I'm going to stop the music and start the gaming. This might be optimistic, to be honest, because setting difficulty medium, like, yeah, I can do the tricks, not reliably. So hopefully that won't get too painful. I don't think I can hear the game. Can you hear the game? Oh yeah. There it is. Okay. Let us map Rando. Oh, okay. Well, we're already not going that way, which is a shame because that's where the map is. I've turned on the option that has it sort of theme the areas. So although you'll recognise this room from North Air, here it's themed to look like a ship, which is lovely. It also designs it so so you usually get morph quite early. There are certain items that you find earlier than others. This is, I don't know. I'm not sure how this will go. It's sketchy. So obviously expect us to go back down here to go back to this red door. It's quite nice at the start that there's sort of nothing else we can do really. It is just this. Can't get up there. I don't think that's in the logic. Oh, now it is. Just space jump our way up. Let's see what we find. Save, okay. Saves are very good in this. They're very quick. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? You know what I forgot to do. Forgot to start the timer. Okay. The timer is now running, you just can't see it. I don't know why, but anytime I install like cool fonts, it does not show them. So we're just going to go with that. There you go. Add like a. Can I add like a minute to this or something? Oh yeah, okay. There we go. That's probably about right. Doesn't really matter. I'm not competing with anyone except myself anyway. Unless some of you do decide to play along, which you're welcome to. But I doubt anyone will. Oh, this is going to be tricky, isn't it? Hey! Did not expect to get that first time. Alright. Oh yeah, of course. You can only go that way if you've got speed. Might have to actually kill one of these now. Where are you? We can't even morph under that, don't have morph yet. Okay. This is probably not logical because you can kind of do something here, I think. Yeah, you can get this far without gravity, but yeah, okay, so reset. So that's not where we're meant to go. We still don't have morph, do we? There aren't. Okay, but we can. But space jump does get us an extra door. Going down this way. Just figuring it out. Yeah, as I was saying, I just want to say sorry I've been away for a little while. An awful lot has been going on, of course, which some of you will know about, and some of it you'll know about if you watch my last YouTube video. And yeah, there's been since then many other things going on that have kind of kept me away from. I'm so bad at this, doing pretty much any YouTube stuff. Not least of all the heat. More, finally. Which, you know, of course, has been affecting everyone, I'm sure, but my computer is just too hot to sit at. Tonight's not too bad. Tonight it's cooled down a little bit, so I thought, hey, why not? I also had my family over for a bit for their summer holidays, which was nice as well. Yep. And of course work has been worky. A combination of factors really. And I guess like every YouTuber is at some point, just kind of concerned about burning out if I do too much. Fairly standard. But I didn't seem it didn't seem, for me anyway, for my purposes, useful or desirable to do an official I feel like I'm burning out kind of an announcement. Different people will work differently, but for the way I work and for my mental health, it felt better to sort of not really define anything and just to sort of go with the flow, and you know, so that when I feel it I can do it, when I don't feel it I'm not going to do it. And I'm very lucky that I have a very understanding audience. Because every time I have done a kind of post like, oh sorry I'm not making stuff, I feel really bad that I'm not making stuff, I'm not keeping you guys amused, you know, every time I do that kind of post, all the replies are like, you get it Bill, it's cool, you work on yourself, you do what you gotta do. And that's happened a couple of times, and I kind of feel like I can trust you, which is nice. The map is big. Right. There's a little bit of quality of life on the map here. So those big circles, those are things that we definitely want to get. Those are major items. The crosses are super missiles or power bombs. So we like those as well. Circles, empty circles are energy tanks. And yeah, the dots are just rockets. Basically. Yes. Yes, it is. This way. Only worth picking that up while we're down here. Pretty much like early game, like anything you find is good. Save would be nice. Is there a save nearby? That's fine though, it doesn't look like we'll have too much between us and that major item up the top. So let's just head for that. It confused me when I first started watching people playing the map Rando. Like why they weren't checking certain rooms and stuff. We can't go up there. Can't move in water yet. And then I sort of understood more about how like the map works. It's like, yeah, there is an order to when you want to get things. Can we just go straight for that? Possibly? If we go that way with one power bomb and no bombs, it's possible we'll make it back. So I can't really do that yet. We can go back to the farm though, pick up those items. And then save over there as well. These guys do a lot of damage. That's really scary. I was going to just try and sneak past them, but since I'm not super good at wall jumps, better to play it safe, I think. Oh, I can't get through there because I used my last power bomb. Okay, I never claimed to be intelligent. I don't know if that guy even drops power bombs. Alright, let's just reset. It's going to take too long otherwise. So we just have to... But we've basically got the map. We know what's down there. We know what's up here. So we can... finish up here first. Hey, first time I got the damage boost. Entirely by mistake. Okay, Spazer, baby seed. But yeah, the X's you basically always want. And the E-tanks as well at this point. So we're going to do that stuff. Watching, I've also watched an awful lot of Andy Lasso, and between his experience and mine, I feel like A Link to the Past is kind of a gateway drug to Super Metroid. All A Link to the Past streamers eventually end up playing Super Metroid. Yeah, we can get through that. People who do this a lot know exactly what these rooms are, so would know that that's a heat room. Let me just see actually. Yeah, we know that because of the way the room's grayed out on the map. So I should have known that anyway. And we can't go up that one because it's all water. Okay. Heat rooms are in logic with the difficulty level I've set, but not with only one tank. So we do have to come back to this, unfortunately. Means we're not being very efficient with this right now. Whoopsie doodle. That's why we save everything. Deaths will happen quite a lot. Shame, isn't it? We got through that room so cleanly, like, the first time, and then never again. Okay. So we definitely want that E-tank, we definitely want that ammo. I don't know. We can't get that major. We died last time heading for that C, or did we not? Did we not try going that way? We could try going that way. That's it. I didn't want to go here because we couldn't get back. Oh, I see what this one is. Okay, I didn't even see the spikes there. It's definitely easier to play the game with... oh, we can't get this item right now anyway, because we haven't... oh, we can, okay. Oh yeah, that one's available anytime. We haven't woken up wrecked ship yet. Let's get caught by those. Okay, ice is nice. Let's go look at criteria. That should be fairly easy. Map to reach. Straight for it. Anyone who's played the game will recognise this as wrecked ship, but it looks a little different. Okay, can't get through there yet. Right then, let's just see. Not doing that. Okay. Very pleased to see a save. Need to just plan to die plenty. I know where we are. Okay, that's Botwoon in there. Mini bosses are usually not necessary. And obviously we're not doing Botwoon. Especially coming from the wrong side. Actually, there is an item here we can guess, isn't there? That's in logic. Just have to be careful because these fish pack a punch. And you haven't got any suits to protect you. I would love so much to find some more power bombs or just regular bombs. Could go down there. It's kind of tricky to get back up. Okay. I'm going to save because I'm not sure which route to take now. We've only got one power bomb. There's at least a guaranteed item this way. Okay, not very irrelevant. It's nice this, that when you reset to a previous save, it keeps a record of what you've seen. So that's updated the map with that room, so I know there's rooms still there. Okay. Interesting. Nice seeing that power bomb there. Don't need to go that way. Mock ball isn't in logic, so don't tell anyone. Hydrate while I try and farm some power bombs. But if we don't get it, it doesn't really matter. Oh, we've got a couple. Nice. Okay, so... yeah. Go see what's down here. I'm generally not keen on that room because I don't like climbing back up. But, okay, that's only a little room. But with ice, it's a lot easier. Real shame we just straight up can't reach the map in this area because I've got no idea right now where I might be going. Not a lot this way. I'm not going to be doing a load of heat runs unless I kind of need to, I think. Especially knowing I had a heat room on the way back. And this. Just seems better to not take the risk. Okay. I think there's much more we can do around here, so we could try and do more heat rooms. We'd have to farm some health first. Let's just go back to wreck ship and see what we can do there now. We're building our abilities slowly. What's cool about this is that you can pretty much just play Super Metroid again, like it's the first time you've played Super Metroid almost. Same game but with a whole new map to explore. It's cool. Quite low health for that room, that's quite dangerous, but do like super missiles. Yeah, we'll be alright. Just take it slow. I can never do that mock ball. Would like to. Let's go Bryn. Maybe Brinstar has a map we can reach. That would be nice. Not hopeful so far. Okay, I mean technically we can go down there, but it is a one-way. But I think if we go into the other entrance to Brinstar, which is down this way. Hello, Raccoons. We should get turn off ice for a moment. We should get the we should get an item. Don't know what it'll be. Don't know if it'll be a good one. This heat room's okay. We get our health back, and we get the power bombs back up as well. Okay, and that should be enough health to do it on the way back. Okay. Not relevant. Good to know. Oh. No. We are done for. It was a mistake falling in the acid. It's fine. It means there's not a lot down there anyway. For us right now. So what's the play? What's the play? Yes, we can try and go up there. I don't feel like we have very many options right now, but we have at least one E-tank, so I think that puts some of those heat rooms into logic. I hope you're ready for some dodgy hell runs. Because someone who can't even dodge one enemy. Not a great performance so far, I say. 30 minutes in, I would like to have more things. But, you know, I am new at this. See? Maybe we leave those super missiles there for now. Maybe we leave those super missiles there for now. They can keep the super missiles. We've got better things to do. There's so much water nearby. I am wondering if we will find gravity fairly soon. That'd be nice. Alright, using a bit of ammo there, we'll get it back. So with ice and spacer we can do a good amount of damage to those guys, so we don't need to worry about them as much as we did before. Traversal obviously gets easier as you go. Can we have some power bombs, please? So how is everyone? Hope you're all doing well on this Friday night. Hope you're having a good time doing whatever you're doing while I'm on in the background. Thank you for lurking though, it's always appreciated. You are very welcome here. Be at the club. One more, come on. That's a fairly tricky heat room, but we've just saved, and that's an energy tank at the end of it. So if that's an actual E-tank rather than a reserve, we should be good. Nope. That acid still does too much damage, doesn't it? That's fine. Okay, but we haven't been all the way up there. There's no mages up there though. So it doesn't really give us progression, it just... Well, it kinda does. Like, E-tanks help with heat rooms. So E-tanks can be required for progression. attention. Oh yeah, that's right, we can't. Oops. Didn't realise I had a rewind button set. I'll try not to use it. Yes, I remember now. You definitely cannot get up there. Maybe we could try Brimstar. It's let's not just walking into that. Like Brimstar's a one way, but it could have a lot of goodies. And it could loop back around. Let's see. A lot of back and forth in this map. Might just be my fault though. I bet if I was more experienced at this, I'll be able to have a more efficient route around. But that comes with practice. This could be the play. Some water movement is in logic at this difficulty level. Okay. So hopefully we'll get both gravity and speed booster fairly soon then, because morph should be an early game item. That'll be relevant later, I guess. Nothing out there yet. Straight into a heat room. Is there any point in... I think it's a fairly straightforward heat room. I think we could just head back and go out the other side. Okay. I've yet to identify which room this is. Oh! Is this the ship? Did we find the ship? Yeah, we found the ship. Alright. Maps along that way. Let's try and head for that. Okay, Brimstar might be good. Brimstar might be the play. And then we immediately leave Brimstar and fall down here. Great, okay. Alright then. Yeah, I don't think we've got anywhere to go here. Okay. Never mind. So, in that case, I guess we should see what's up here. Nothing. Okay then. Huh. Maybe Brinstar's not the play after all. Okay, let's take a quick save. And this is all one way again, but since I've just saved, I don't feel too badly about it. I think that was a quite unnecessary save, wasn't it? Never mind. Let me get through here. Okay. I can't get out of there. Other gamers might, but I can't. Okay, so we can get up here. Don't think I can morph quickly enough to get up there though. Okay. That's alright. In which case... This was water as well, wasn't it? Can we just not do anything? No, we can do stuff here. It's one ways again though, so... Yay. Sketchy. Alright. Those things bite weirdly hard, actually. Okay. So I've got those two sand pits in a row down here. Into this room, so that does nothing for us. What does that mean? Okay, let's go back this way. I'm a little bit worried about having made 2 saves through there now, because you can only have 3 in total. And if I soft lock myself, it's going to be a short stream. At least we get the good music, eh? Perfect. Forgot that came back. Good at video games. I don't know why I'm switching off that all the time. I'm always going to be using the power bombs here. Force of habit, I suppose. Not like it. Cool, cool, more water. And more fire. Which I think means we are pretty boned. So I don't think even with that jump I ever end up back up here. Just give it one more try. No, wall jump too late. Ooh, yes, just about. We'll try this, but watch me die immediately as soon as any enemy appears on the screen. Okay. Still not feeling great about this adventure. Don't fancy the Metroid room. That'll be a nice E-tank to have, wouldn't it? Okay. So Brinstar doesn't work. You can't get that item. I must have missed something in criteria then. I'm really running out of ideas for what I could be doing now. Oh, I can actually attack those really easily now. That's cool. That's good to know. What could we be missing? Anyone joining the stream now has not missed much. I know it's water at the top, but what water was it? What stopped us getting to the map? I suppose it doesn't matter. There's a couple more bits we can get to by doing some health runs through this way, and we've got more health now, so... Let's do it. Here we are. We don't have wave. So this trick isn't in logic. There is a trick here. We could gate glitch. But gate glitching isn't in logic at the difficulty I'm doing, and specifically that gate glitch is a higher difficulty one, so that's not going to matter. There are a couple more things we can do down here. That's a lot of hell run. Yes, thank you. Need speed booster for that room. So where does that leave us then? More hell run. Minute. Here we go. Refill a bit of health, please. So, can we get across that? I think it's a tricky one, isn't it? I remember which one this is now. I think. Yeah. No, we haven't got enough super missiles left to kill it. That's a shame. There are a couple of E-tanks there that I would have liked to have kept. So I don't think we can. I don't think we can do those. It's just E-tanks. This is a very tricky seed. Tricky indeed. It's the kind of seed that's really going to open up just once we get a couple of items. I suppose they're all like that, really, aren't they? Let's have another look through here. Now we've at least mapped out those hell runs, we can have a look. Could we go... No, I don't think we could. Is it possible to go right? Have we done that? It's not mapped out. And the other reason I'm quite bad at map rando is I can't remember what that room was. I'm really bad at remembering rooms that I've already been to. Not in logic anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure we can get out of here. I bet we could do something. I just don't know if we should. I don't think this gets us back there. Or gets us to the right side again. I think it's a fun adventure, but I think once we get over there we can't get back up. Whoops. Oh. And now I've killed that fish, so... Okay. If anyone has any ideas... Yeah, sorry, it's not very entertaining when I'm just thinking, is it? Let's go ruin our lives in Brinstar again. I'm getting quite good at moving fairly quickly through this very specific set of rooms. Maybe close. Yeah, we went that way, didn't we? But there is a bit there that we didn't go through, which was back through here. This way. And then through here. Oh no, we did. No, it was the one further up. Which I don't think we can get back to now. For the one further up, yeah, technically there is a door on the other side of it. So let's do a really long trek back to Brinstar. Honestly guys, Map Rando is fun. The trickier the seed, the better it feels when you figure it out. Because there's that room with all those crab dudes, and that's got a door on the other side of it, and we don't know what's there. Could be something, who knows? Oof, that was a lot of damage. Careful through here now. Yeah, let's see. This is in logic, I think. Okay, it's this room. We have been here. That was a hell run I didn't want to do before. Do I want to do it now? Genuinely can't remember. No. No, I do not. What if the play is, and this is horrible, but what if the play is to go and get those couple of E-tanks that we can get. I think we can only get one E-tank in Criteria and be able to get back afterwards. What if we get that? And then go back to Brinstar and do that hell run or one of the other ones that's in there. I've got to be missing something. It's not normally this hard. Medium difficulty will give you some tough hell runs, but not that. It is a great shame that there isn't a save on this side, so we have to keep doing that run back. I'm getting hit by that exact same crab every time. Didn't expect the 2 for 1 there. Okay. That way now. Maybe the other side. Too. Oh no, this is Metroids. Okay. I suppose we've got ice, so I guess that would... Yeah, maybe this is what I was missing, the fact that you just can go through this room killing the Metroids, because I always thought, I'm not good at dodging Metroids, so I'm not going to do it. But you don't have to dodge them, you can just kill them. Just get me an E-tank on the other side if I can get to it. I don't think I do though. Let's find out. No. I'll go back through that room and what we've got. Metroid stay dead, which on the one hand nice, but also we don't get to farm that health back. Probably dead by the time we get to the bottom of this lift. No? Okay. Alright, so this could be something. Hey Dano, yep, been a while. How are you doing? Nice. Okay, this could be something. This could be something. I've been around for a while because I've been learning to play map Rando. That's not even a complete lie. It's making that music, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a heat room. So we found our way into lower north there. Oh, cool. I have never played those. Okay, we can't go that way. We could technically go down there, but I don't want to. So let's try the other way. I mean, what basically happened was I took a summer break. After the events of my last video, I wanted to take a little bit of a break anyway, but then at the end of that little bit of a break came a heat wave, and I did not fancy sitting at my PC during that one. And then just more heat, and speaking of heat, and my family coming to visit, which was lovely, you know. I'm just going to die here, aren't we? Don't like this. There are no good options down there. For how long we've been playing this seed, we have an incredibly small amount of progress. I've done a few randos with exactly these settings before, and they've taken like an hour? So I thought this would be like a quick and easy little stream. But no. The map Rando gods had other ideas, and we've ended up with quite a tricky one. Let me try a slightly different approach here. Just going to try and get like a couple more little resources. Because there is Dotty, yeah. She's doing well, thank you. She is very cute and good. They often are. I think both of those E-tanks are accessible, and that'll make us a lot better at hell runs, and we seem to be doing a lot of those. Yeah, she's settled in really well actually, and she's getting on well with Beedle, which is lovely. You love to see it. I need to do that without falling in the acid. Yeah, I didn't get to the second cycle of Final Fantasy VI. Oh, I did. I got to it. I didn't play any of it because I got to that point in the game, and I thought like, oh cool, the game's over, and then found out I was halfway through it and quit. Yeah. That was so close, wasn't it? Maybe we take the bottom one first. The other problem I'm having with this seed is that the saves are so very far apart. Yeah, I guess I'm just having to accept about myself that I just don't have the patience for JRPGs. Like both of the JRPGs that I played on this channel, they're Lufia and Earthbound, are in quite an unfinished state, those playthroughs. And the problem I have with them is that I get tired of them way too early, find them kind of repetitive, and then think, oh, it'd be really cool to go back and finish the story. By which point it's kind of been too long, and I'm just kind of out of the loop on it and what I was doing and where I was and how to play the game, and yeah. The first one, in Europe there was only one, so when I say Lufia, I mean Lufia 2, as far as the US is concerned. Because that's the only one that came out in Europe of the original SNES ones. Okay. I liked what I played of it, but it had the same problem that all JRPGs seem to have for me. I think I've only ever actually completed 2. 3, I guess, if you count Pokemon. Because I finished Pokemon Blue and Yellow and Leaf Green, but those are all basically the same game, and Final Fantasy 1 and Expedition 33, and I think that's it. Yeah, I've played Chrono Trigger and really liked Chrono Trigger. Again, for most of it. It's one of those things. It's funny, isn't it? Like there's plenty of people. Apparently, there's these like AI reading apps that will summarize books for you and stuff like that. It's because there are obviously a lot of people in the world who don't want to read, but want to be readers, right? And I feel that way about JRPGs. I want to be someone who plays JRPGs. I'm just kind of not. And you could very reasonably say to people like me and people using these apps, like, what's the point? You're obviously trying to force yourself into something that you're just sort of, don't know why I dropped that you're just sort of not into. But I really think I could be into them. I've got a lot of friends who are into them. I sort of hear great things about these great JRPGs, and I really do want to experience the story. I just don't know what the deal is with Final Fantasy at all, and Final Fantasy is obviously one of the biggest game franchises in the world, and I love gaming, and it's just a massive gap. That whole series. I've played a few of them. I've played 1 and 2. I played a couple of the SNES ones, I think 5 and 6. I've played a bit of 7. I bought the first episode of the remake of Final Fantasy 7 as well, and played a little bit of that. Even though that was more of a action RPG, I guess it did have the problem Final Fantasy has of being quite padded, if I'm being generous. But I've heard that's a complaint generally about those remakes anyway. Let's try this again. No. We've got to have a better start in that room to be able to get through it. Yeah, I think points and clicks are the same for me as well. And yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, life's too short to try and force yourself through things that just ain't for you, if you're being honest with yourself. But like, I really thought I'd get more into Earthbound than I did. One of the best SNES games of all time, allegedly. And I'm not saying I didn't have fun with it while I was playing it, but it's got the same curse that all JRPGs do for me. I just eventually just kind of go, meh. You do. And it's the same as the same with collecting. If you try to have like a collection of video games, you would quickly lose all of your money and drive yourself mad. Please let me out. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Okay, I'm going to take those E-tanks and go somewhere else and save. Even like I decided I wasn't going to collect games for any specific console and just be done with it. I said I'm going to collect specifically the small box NES games from Europe. But there aren't many of those comparatively, and it's a nice little thing to collect. And I think if you're seeing life as a collection of experiences, then it sort of helps to focus that as well. Like, we agree, you know? Yeah, good to try stuff. And I will probably always continue to make the same mistakes. But, you know, you're right, I shouldn't really. I should just focus on what I like, which is dumb action games. Like Super Metroid and A Link to the Past. Although I've completely stopped experiencing new games for the past several months, really. I've literally just been playing different forms of Zelda and Metroid randomizer. It's the only video gaming I've done for a long time. Except I got into Balatro for a bit. Not much to talk about with Balatro though. It's addictive, it's good fun, it's not a retro game. And doesn't have anything in common with the other games I play, so... Yeah. Oh, nice. Full EU GameCube set. Yeah. If you can do it, then great, absolutely. Have a good time. But I'm kind of a completionist, or I've got kind of a completionist mindset. So if I want to start collecting something, I want it to be achievable. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I ever will. I don't think I ever get the full set of small box NES games. But I know that I could. There's a save up there. I'm going to go to that save. Because I've been going back to that same save for ages now, and I think this one might just be better for where I'm currently exploring. So, is it? I haven't paid much attention to the prices lately. Well, this room's bad. No, thank you. Can I get up to that map yet? It's worth it, obviously. The two best games ever made are Super Metroid and A Link to the Past, and never make me choose between them. Yeah, we need Speed Booster and Gravity to get through that room. That's why we haven't done it. I don't collect SNES. I just buy games that I like the look of when I see them. It's not really a collection. I just want to play them, and original hardware is a nice way to play them. I'd probably like stop buying SNES games entirely if I ever bought a flash cart, to be honest. I got a flash cart for my GBA, and I never buy GBA games, I just use the flash cart. Now, of course, I get asked sometimes what my favourite game is, and I always just say those two. And if you make me pick one, I'll say, well, there is a randomizer that contains both. I've been getting into quad randomizer lately as well, which is Super Metroid, Link to the Past, Zelda 1 and Metroid 1, as I'm sure you know, and I've streamed it before, but I've still just been playing an awful lot of it offline as well. It's so much fun. And learning map Rando. They've recently, or Total has recently, is it recently? Yeah, recently added Metroid map randomizer to the quad Rando. So what I do an awful lot of at the moment is my current thing that I like to do is Zelda 1, Metroid 1 and Super Metroid with full map randomizer and dungeon randomizer. So without a Link to the Past. Never been this way. What's this way? A save point! I'm such an idiot. That would have saved a good 45 minutes if I'd been in that save room before. Do we have enough health to get through here? Not playing like that, we don't. That's quite a short room, but I'm not good at dodging those enemies and they do a lot of damage. Aha! I've not played a robot named Fight, but I'm going to take that as a recommendation. That does sound interesting. I suppose map randomizer turns Metroid into a roguelite of sorts, doesn't it? We can just keep trying this now I've found that save. Like before, every time we went into that room and died, and it happened several times, we had a big run to get ourselves back, but I'll just keep trying it now. I'll get it eventually. And we can just hang out and keep chatting in the meantime, it's fine. Helpful I don't get hit by those all the time. Oh yeah, there's a lot more to this, isn't there? Yeah, so we actually can't get through there because that's a dead end on the other side. I will go and get that E-tank from down here then. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is procedurally generated in a sense. It's all of these are rooms that are in Super Metroid, but it's just mashing them together in a way that they fit. The Metroid map Rando is procedurally generated out of kind of chunks of map. Now, I've learned playing this that procedural generation can be fine if it's good. I really enjoyed SteamWorld Dig 2, and I never played the first one because I knew that the first one was randomly generated maps. But now I've got more experience with the randomizers, maybe I see that as an upside. Going this way because I can't remember what happens. Coming down here. Oof, that was a bad hit. Yeah. No, we've got no way really of fighting those, that's the issue. But certainly going around picking up E-tanks, we're giving ourselves more of a chance of being able to do those, do the hell runs. Yeah. Maybe. Damn it, turn around. Fair. Here's the issue with starting with a sequel, I guess. Yeah, I was absolutely glued to it for the time I was playing it. I do love a Metroidvania, obviously, and if I just wanted to play Metroidvanias for the rest of my life, I mean, let's be real, there's no shortage of them, is there? Yeah, it was really tight, really finely tuned, for sure. Can I actually get back up here? I think I can if I stop being useless. Almost. No, not quite. There's the problem with this save point. If we're down here, we're down here. There are other hell rooms I can go and try now. I've got a couple more E-tanks, but I will lose one of the E-tanks if I don't find a way out of this section. We know we can't go left. Just going left is just out. That's just not going to happen. How do we go? Rooms that are heated. So we're playing a Metroid, Super Metroid map randomizer, and normally you don't have to do rooms like this where you constantly take damage from the heat unless you have a suit that protects you from the heat. But I'm kind of out of options. That's so annoying. Yeah, I think we have to revert back. Where do we go then? I think what I'm really saying is hell runs, or what I should be saying is hell runs. We could try us a little sequence break. I've already said there's a gate to the left of where I'm standing right now. That is a one-way gate that you're not supposed to be able to open from this side until you've got wave beam, which I obviously don't have. But there is a way doing that. But that's not in logic. So let's see. Oh, it is just a save room. Alright. Never mind then. I wondered earlier where all the save rooms are. I'm finding one now. Okay. There is a hell run down from here. And one to the left. But there's also another one down there that I've only very briefly visited that I might be better equipped for, so we can have a look at that, see if it's doable. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yay. Not here. Yeah, it's down I meant to go, not that one. Thanks, Dana. Thanks for showing. Thanks for showing up as well and having a chat. I appreciated it. Take care of yourself. We'll catch up again. Ampuka, how are you doing? It's not a loaded question, it's just a normal question. Yeah. No chance of getting through that. That's why we didn't go that way. I'm hot and lonely. Yeah. Oh, good. Well, I hope that helps. What are you doing for your holiday? I had a holiday recently in that my parents were here and it was really nice, but it is the sort of holiday that I need a holiday to recover from. A lot happened. Okay. York's nice, I've been to York. Kind of Canterbury vibes, if I remember right. Okay, we can't do that room. I should start taking notes, really, because I've been to all these rooms before. Nah, fair. Well, I hope you both have an absolutely lovely time. My parents coming over was nice, but it was rather complicated when shortly after they arrived, Claudia got hit by a car. She's okay. but you know, there's a number of hospital appointments and admin and things that have to be checked when you get hit by a car. So. Yeah. Nothing broken. A few bruises. Her knee still hurts. But she's otherwise fine. Getting the knee looked at by an orthopedist soon. But yeah, it did mean that she wasn't able to do a lot of the stuff that we had planned while my parents were here. And also meant that I had to split. So that means that I had to split my time between looking after Claudia, who insisted on playing the "I've been hit by a car" card. But you know, you can only play the hand you're dealt, so you know, fair enough. So I just split my time really between Claudia and my family, and sort of trying to please everyone, which, you know, I'm glad everyone was here, and it was an absolutely lovely time, but it was stressful still. Yeah, I was taking damage and gaining health at the same time, but gaining health faster than I was taking damage. So. I'm not going to be able to make it up there. This seed is absolutely horrendous. It is, I think, the worst I've ever had. And of course it is the first one I've ever streamed. But yeah, if you look, if I keep doing this, my energy's going down, but it's going back up faster than it's going down as long as I keep killing these guys. So you can regain health doing this, just kind of slowly. And then you've got to get out of the room after doing it. Oh, and of course new kitten as well. Yeah. All good things, you know, nothing wrong with any of it, just lots going on. Now, see, I'm looking at all these rooms and trying to remember what they all are. And remembering for each one, nope, can't go through there, can't go through there, can't go through there. This seed won't go beyond this stream, by the way. I'm not going to come back to it if we don't get through it today. I feel okay about that. I bet I could go and get that E-tank over there, though. Basically, on the map, the filled-in circles are unique items that could give us some progression through the game. You'll notice there aren't any of those about that I haven't already collected, that I can access. So the only idea that I've got really is to try and keep going through all these heat rooms. And the reason for that is there are quite a few, although there's no unique progression items about, there are quite a few energy tanks. And if you get enough of those, that means you can do more heat rooms. So that makes them, in a sense, progression items. And I want to go up and see if I can get that one up there. Yeah, there's a save just above me as well, so I'll take that. Okay, got some health back. So I've already looked, and that big circle in the middle there, that's one that I can't reach because there's a water room before it, and I don't have the suit that lets me move through water. And I can't get those because that's also water that I can't get up through. So, yeah. But we've got 4 E-tanks now. What about that one in Meridia? Could I do that now? How do I get there? Need to bring star down to the bottom, all the way to the left. Okay. There is a solution to this that we will look at when the stream ends, because I don't think we're finishing this seed. Unfortunately. I have played seeds of Map Rando that take under an hour. Oh well, just about. My record is 56 minutes. We're obviously hitting the 2-hour mark now, with remarkably little progress. They do so much damage. And I'm being really careless getting down here. It's late. Just enjoy the music for a moment while I do this. Completely unnecessarily, as it turned out, because there is a health refill through here. Because I'm wondering about that heat room that's down to the left through here, if we can go and do that. There is also a room to the right that we haven't been to yet, which we can technically get to. I don't think it's in logic though. Yeah, on the other side I think I'll just take the lift. Because I didn't have enough E-tanks to get through there before. So this could well be progression. Okay. That's a tricky heat room. I think we probably have enough E-tanks to do it, but I wouldn't choose it. What's through here? Oh, okay. This room's quite nice. This room's got plenty of options to go through now. This might be it. This might be the progression we were missing. Quick check what this is. Okay. We can go through there, but again, wouldn't be my preference. There's an item down here we can get. Let's go see what it is. Just missiles, but we take them. We want to try and get towards that square over there, because on the far left, because that's the map. The problem is it's a really, really long way away. Okay, that's the final boss. Long way from doing that. That's Mother Brain in there. What we got up here? Heat room. Through here. Well, if there's lots of rooms like this, this helps. Yeah, that's that same heat room again. We might have to go through that. But I want to get more health before we do. I'd also really like a save room before I start taking any risks. Mini boss, which I think we could do actually. So that could be progression through there, because there's an item we get for beating Crocomire. Let's get more health there. Good way of doing that. Really? Oh, there's that. Yeah, there's that. I can just farm here. Takes a little while. Crocomire might be the play. But if I mess up the fight, because I've only got 15 super missiles, it's not loads. If I mess up the fight, then I'm trapped down there. But if I mess up the fight, the Crocomire fight, I shouldn't really be playing at this difficulty level anyway, let's be honest. Let's go do that. Let's go do Crocomire. Why not? Oh, come on, that should have hit him. There we go. Missile. Could still be progression though. Not the missile, but the route that is opened up by defeating Crocomire. Because we could go... Oh, no, it doesn't matter. We could have got there anyway. Jump scare coming up. Oh no! Oh no! Spooky skeleton! Okay. More heat rooms, love that for us. A save, that's very good, even in the heat room. We've got enough energy to get out, so... Perfect, we like that. Okay, 2 hours and 7 minutes in, and I finally feel like we're opening up some of the map. Whoops. I was doing well until that happened. We can go up there though. That's fine. That is an option. Let's see what's down here then. Aha. Okay. The bottom of this room is filled with water, so if I fall, I can't get out. Stick to the top there, it's fine. E-tank, always nice to see. No, you don't drop super missiles. Save room is fine. Would be possible to get across there if I had any super missiles, but I do not. Let's see if there's any super missiles down here, or anything else that we like. Yes. Ammo refill, very good. Very, very good. We're still very far away from the map in this area, though. I think that's not happening. Long empty room. Oh good, this. That was too slow. Do we want to go that way though? I don't think so. I don't think that connection there is useful. I think this whole area is not great for us actually. Right, let's head back. Is it worth heading back this way? Doubt that we could. If I'm seeing right what those rooms are. No. Those space pirates take ages to kill and drop nothing. They're late game enemies then. Whoopsie. So I mean, you fall down there, you are just stuck. Outstanding. No trouble whatsoever doing that on the way over. Got it first time. It's not harder going back. It's just I'm messing up the rhythm. Okay. Harder than it looks. Checking this. Wow, this is going so badly. There we go. It's only a little heat room as well. This could be something. It's a long way though, and there's no way of knowing till we get there. Because we're a million miles away from the map, as discussed. Hooray! Oh, it actually is necessary to fight these guys. Okay. In which case we should get there with more health if we're planning to do that. And I am not. But it's good to know that they're there. I think really what I want to do is try and get back up the shaft. Because I think I want to go through that. Do I? No, I don't think I can. I think that one with the slope, I don't think I can go through that without a speed booster. If I'm recognising the room correctly. Let's head back up here. Okay, so we're not going. Oh, we can't get through there anyway. But I think there is a gap further up, isn't there, that we can get to? So let's try that, and that gets us also going left. You remember this room is where I died earlier, but I'm better at video games now than I was earlier. Bit dark, but we're okay. Okay, this is a one-way. Can I even get over there now? Yeah. Yay. Okay. Don't know what's on the other side of this door at all, so a little bit of help just to be safe. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. So we're in the outside bit now. There are a couple of items here, so let's see if there's anything good. Nope. We have reached the map though. That map is not in service. Yep. This is Fantoon, and Fantoon is the reason we can't use that map. For those who don't know the game. I always have trouble with Fantoon, and I really ought to get some practice. See? Like, it's a hard boss for sure, but not that hard, you know what I mean? Hi, Samurai. Yep. This is a heckin' seed. Obviously doesn't help that I'm not great at video games. I'm going to take this opportunity to refill some health, I think, actually. If I can do it without hitting the spikes. It's, you know, it's my fault. I wanted to challenge myself. This is why the difficulty level is... thank you. I'll still take it as a compliment, why not? This is still... I chose these difficulty settings, so this is entirely self-inflicted. That's what I want to do, though, you know? This is what I want to get good at. Also know from my adventures now that this is the best option I've got for a little while to farm up some health, so we're going to take it. Since we've got Plantoon to do. We found one boss, you know. That's nice, isn't it? Quick check here, actually. Yeah, I should go and check these rooms up here first. Okay, they're the same room, aren't they? I mean, sure. Doesn't really help with what we're doing. I'd rather have had the extra 43 health I lost going in there, but fine. The extra missile pickups are relevant because we've got Plantoon here. I wish we had a save near here, but that's kind of what Plantoon's like in the original game, that there's no save anywhere nearby, so it just makes it a more tense fight because there's a definite cost to losing. But I really shouldn't be losing this. This is the issue. So this time let's not, eh? Very dangerous if you select the wrong missile. Should just be one more now. Yep. Gaming! Greatest gamer in Germany. That's what I heard. So let's go look at that map, shall we? There you go. Save room anywhere? Nowhere near. Okay. There's a health refill up the backside of the Mother Brain, which is interesting. The problem we've got, I think, is that we're stuck here. Because I'm pretty sure we can't go down that room with the orange door there, because we haven't got speed booster. I'll go and have a look at it, but I think we might be stuffed. Yeah, see? So we will have to do Pantoon again someday if we keep playing this seed. But because we've seen the map, we still have it. We can still see where things are. But there is unfortunately nothing here at all. Because you see those two major items in the pits there, right in the middle of the screen now, the two squares on top of each other. I can't go down those because I haven't, and get those items because I haven't got the gravity suit. So that's useless. We can't have those. We can't. I don't think. No, we can't get back up to Brinstar. And there's no other exits here to other areas. So there's literally nothing we can do in Meridia, and it took that long to find out. Love that for us. And are all my saves in Meridia? Yeah. Because I spent so long in Meridia, all of my saves are in Meridia. So we've also, although we beat Fantoon, the #1 gamer in Germany has, I think, completely soft-locked us out of being able to continue this seed. So, you know, fun times. So I'm probably going to end the stream there. Thank you. That's probably enough of that. I will try this again, and hopefully we'll have a slightly friendlier seed, and I'll probably keep the difficulty the same as well. But before we go, I will just take a moment, and you're welcome to join me for this if you like as well, to see what we should have done. This is the interactive spoiler map. So, step 1, yep, super missile, we did that. Step 2, space jump, yep. And then you go up here and get morph, which we also did. And then you get some bombs back here, we did that. Ice, spacer, energy tank, and missiles. We did all of that, so we're all good so far. That's gravity. That's what we didn't get. So that's a lot of map opened up, isn't it? Gravity's there. Oh, that's right. You can get up here with ice beam without gravity, and I didn't realise that. I'd forgotten that. So what we had to do was, I'd got this super before, I'd been up here, but getting out to here, you can't jump up that high in this water here. But there are enemies in the water, and once you've got ice beam, which of course we got here, you can freeze the enemies, use them as platforms, get up there and get gravity. That opens up the rest. So that gets us, yeah, gravity gets us into all the water rooms that we were getting stuck in. Gets us speed booster and plasma beam. Yep, speed booster is up there, which you can just get with gravity, nice and easy. Where's plasma? Don't really matter. Oh yeah, plasma. Again, I believe you need to you need to navigate water rooms to get up there. So that's the piece of the puzzle that we were missing, is that you can freeze enemies in the beach, jump up them, get this item, and that's the item that we needed to progress. But I know that for next time. That's the point. Every time you play one of these, you improve just a little bit and make a little bit more progress. So that's cool. It's good to stream again. It's been a really long time. And I won't leave it so long before the next one. I've got a script in the works as well for a classic The Retro Sofa video. Finding the time to work on it is proving tricky, but it is nonetheless in the works. I did start writing it, so hopefully that'll happen fairly soon. And I don't know if I want to say yet we're back, baby, but nearly. You know, we're making steps towards possibly being back, baby. That's where we are. All right. Cool. Thanks, Samurai Sam. Thanks everyone else watching this back and everyone else who dropped in. Really appreciate you. And hanging out while I try something new, at least new on stream. We will do one of these again, and maybe next time we'll do go back to that quad rando map rando I've been doing as well, which isn't as polished as this map randomizer, but it does include Metroid 1, so you know, upside down. So, right, good night. Be good. Thanks again.